Should I switch to a 7 or?
It's up to you. We can use the 7. I think the 7's easier to hit. You grabbed the 5, so I just went with it.
Yeah, I grabbed the 5 because I was just.
So I just went with it, you know.
Yeah,
But it's all good.
just warming up.
Yep. All right, now first thing we're gonna try something here. We're gonna see if maybe you using
We
this.
got a new one.
Yeah. I found one. I'm selling these here now too.
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm hoping that I'm seeing if this will help you. If this helps, then we know that you can do something like this. Because the problem is that I have is obviously with students is on your own. Like obviously when we're here and I got the noodle on your head or I got the video, it's easier to tell. But then you need a way on your own to make sure that you're not going to keep moving your head, right? So let's just see if this helps you, right? So if you would get in your normal golf setup for me, George. Oh, we need to put new face tape on your club too. Hang on.
I saw a thing on YouTube, which was a pretty cool idea.
What?
Buy foot spray. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, for the contact. Yeah. You know what's funny about it though? I like the tape better because the foot spray, I feel like a little bit weird spraying that on the range and people can smell it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
Okay.
But I hear you. It does work. You know what I mean? It does definitely work. But I think if you're at a crowded range, I think it's like, you know.
Right.
All right, so you set up to the ball for me. Get ready to go. Remember, straight arm. You got your left arm straighter now, right? Okay, now tell me when the ball is in the middle.
You gotta come closer. There.
Right here?
There, yeah.
Okay. All right. So now remember, we're gonna try and keep our head still, and then you have to make the swing path. Remember, still go like this, right? You got to go straight this way, and then where?
Yeah, I know.
Now that way.
Right.
Okay. All right. So let's try one, George. Let's see if this helps us. Head still. Keep the ball in that center of that thing. Okay. Now, did the ball stay in between the thing or no?
It did.
It did? Okay. Now let's see. And it did the whole time. Now here's what's interesting. With people that move their head, I've learned that there's a tendency to black out where they thought they saw it in there, but they weren't sure. And I'm like, well, did you see the club hit the ball? And they're like, I don't know. If you don't know, then you weren't aware. So make sure that you see that ball in that circle the whole time, and including the club passing by and displacing the ball, and you still looking at the green spot where the ball was after it's gone by. You understand? Okay. Now let's take a look and see if this helped, George. Hang on. Here we go. See if you did better. So the arm was a little straighter. We still got to get it a little bit straighter, but let's see here. So as you went back, okay, so you took it back this time. You definitely took it back a little bit straighter back, but still a little bit low. Could have gone straighter back. Now let's see up to the top. Now, you must have blacked out. Because look, when you got to the top, you still moved your head. If you had moved your head like that, now I think it was better than the one before it, but if you had moved your head like that, the ball's no longer in the same place. Okay? Can you try another one, please? And just be a little bit more careful, and I want you to make sure that you see the ball hit by the club. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're keeping our head still, keeping the ball in the middle of that thing, and doing your swing path. What do you want? I can bring it. Oh, you got it? You good? All right. All right. Now, did you see the ball get displaced by the club?
I'm not sure.
See?
But I did stay.
I know. You're not, I can tell. Players that move their head like you're tending to black out. You're not seeing, you need to see the club hit the ball. Just like you'd see a hammer hit the nail. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So this is better. We're gaining on it. I'm gonna do something with you in a second to make sure that you stay looking there at the where the ball was. But I think this was better than the ones before it, George. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, the takeaway this time was better. Now let's see. Now, no, this was our best one. Look. See, it's so funny I knew to tell you that. Isn't that funny I knew to tell you that? The reason you move your head, George, is you black out when you're swinging. You with me?
Yeah.
You're not seeing, because look, this one, I brought that to your attention, and now look, now your head stayed in there because you're making sure to still see the ball. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was your best job with your head position, okay? Now let's see as you come back the other way. Okay, now you still swung over the top, okay? So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do it again, but we got to make, so grab it on the ball, please. We have to keep training you to get your path, George, to be straighter back and then from the inside out, right? So get in your setup, please, and show me a straight back takeaway first here. So take it straight away, please, along the white line, slowly here. Yep, that's good. Good. And then when you're coming down, you got to go underneath this thing, right? You with me?
Yeah.
So here's the trick. You got to do a practice version here, slow motion. Keep your head there so you can see the ball in the circle, and then do the path over and under the thing. Yeah, that's right. Now watch the replay. Good job, George. Watch the replay here, please. This helps your body get it. So you're going to see here what we're working on right now. Two of the highest priority things for you, my friend, are getting this swing plane going straighter back. Like this time you went up and over the noodle. Meanwhile, keeping your head looking at where that ball is, right? And then coming back down, George, look, you swung underneath the noodle here on the left, coming down. That was correct. And where's your head still? Still in the same spot. Those two things are so critical that even when I golf, I'm thinking about keeping my head still while I do my swing path.